Hey everybody, Alexa Zepp here with the Daily Racing Form to go over another Pick 3 sequence with y'all for this Saturday, June 1st. Now, some of y'all reached out to me last weekend to ask if I could do the Tropical Turf Pick 3. So ask and you shall receive. That's what we're doing this week. It connects 3 turf races at Gulfstream Park this Saturday. It's race 6, 8, and 11. So let's dive on in. Race 6 is a maiden claiming race for 3-year-old fillies going 7.5 furlongs on the turf. I like the number 2, this first-time starter with a 10-1 morning line, Evanston. She's out of the mare Closeout, who won her debut at Fairgrounds. This filly has 3 siblings that have raced, and 2 are winners, both on turf and synthetic. I'll also be using the number 4, Hub City. This is the 8-5 morning line favorite. She is coming off a 3.5-month layoff. She ran against some pretty good horses her last out at Fairgrounds. The second place horse, Zoe's Prime, came back to run an 87 by her next out and then got second in the FanDuel Limestone Stakes at Keeneland. You know, she's dropping in class from main special weight ranks and adding blinkers with the already best early Timeform US pace rating in the field. Bobby DeBona is winning at a 30% rate so far this year. This will, however, be the longest distance she's ever tried. Race 8 is a claiming race for 3-year-olds and up, going 5 furlongs on the turf. I like the number 1, Inevitable Connection, in here. His lifetime best was 2 back, going short on the turf with an 82 buyer, which is the par for today. However, that was last July, and he hasn't run since August. His 2 recent bullet workouts and being second by a head on debut do suggest that coming off the bench shouldn't be a problem for him. The number 5, Omaha City, took 9 months off before coming back this year and is looking like he's back on peak form. This is quite the class drop for him, which is very much overdue in my opinion, and maybe just what he needs to finally return to the winner's circle. The number 8, High Limit Room, he ran a 3-34 bullet work last week and consistently runs low to mid 80 buyers, which is more than I can say for the majority of this field. He had the most wins out of anybody in here with 6 victories. This should be an easier field than he's been facing, and a smart race placement by his connections as they're able to enter him despite his number of wins due to the date allowance in the condition. And they just claimed him for 25 last out. So even if he gets claimed here, they'd make a really nice quick return on investment. Race 11 is a maiden claiming race for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, going 1 mile and 1/16 on the turf. I like the number 6, Gossiper. She's had 3 siblings race and all of them are winners, one of them being a stakes winner on the turf. This will be her first time out with Kathleen O'Connell after being with Bill Mott. Her lifetime best was this trip last month against Tougher. I want to show you some of that replay. She started to make a big advance, but checked really badly and lost all momentum and all chances, but she really didn't lose interest as she kept trying through till the end. Also used the number 7, Miss Holly. She's hit the board in 3 out of 4 starts this year. And she just about won this condition last out with her lifetime best performance. She earned a 65 buyer there, which is the best ever of anybody in this field, and exceeds the par expected to win the race on Saturday. She's a mid-pack closer, so she should be involved at the end. The number 8, Dialythic. The pace setup really works for her here, as she should be the lone speed. And she just about wired the field last time, but was caught at the end. That race was 1 mile. So this one being 1 mile and 1/16, a little longer, I'm not really sure the added distance is the best move. But again, being the lone speed in any race, and especially at Gulfstream, is never a bad thing. So that is my Tropical Turf Pick 3. It's a pretty cheap wager overall. It's $18 for $1. So throw a couple bucks on it, build up a bankroll going into Belmont and Royal Ascot over the next few weekends. Good luck on all of your wagers this weekend, especially if you play this Pick 3 with me.